How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm Zell. Here with Trading with Zell. Gonna be one of my first instructional videos. Just want to get out the premise of the way of why I'm even making these videos. These are solely to help people that's starting out with the markets in general and the whole, um, to help you avoid some of the pitfalls that I had to go through over the last 6 years of me doing this. I'm not no financial advisor or anything. All this is entertainment, educational purpose only. Not telling you what to do and how to do it. That you have to figure it out on your own. But I will definitely keep uploading these videos to make a roadmap for you. Because there's a plethora of information out there, and I know it could be a headache just sorting through it with all the responsibility we have in life. Anyway, if you haven't guessed it by the title of this video, it's all about finding your style now. I'm doing this to break it down because I notice a lot of channels don't necessarily break down the styles as much or as often anymore because it's all about, making the money or whatever. But one thing I noticed is everybody's different and everybody has a different mentality. So when you're starting off, you might not know exactly which one of these you fit in, but as time goes on and you learn your strategy and you find a proper mentor that'll help you, put things together and guide you through stuff, then it'll come to you. Now, the first one, which is on the lowest of the totem pole, is a scalper. Now, scalping, you essentially could be in and out of the market, like I say, within minutes, 15, 30, maybe 2 or 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours at the most. Sometimes 2 or 3 hours, if depending on the market conditions. But you don't want to be in there alone. You don't have the patience or the wherewithal to even sit for, the whole trading day. If you're just looking for a pop shot of 2 hours, 3 hours, and catch a quick move and get paid, this is the perfect style for you right here as a scalper. And now the next one, which is what my channel is generally about, is a day trader. Now, I generally look for sessions throughout the trading day to find my setups, which is just find a proper trader setup. If I see a certain formation or a certain pattern in price that I recognize and it checks off all my boxes, then I get in. Now, for me, I kind of lean between scalping and day trading because this are the conditions of the world right now. You got to be very nimble. But you're generally just looking to either hold for a session, whether it be the NYAM session, or you can start in the pre-AM session at 7 in the morning and just hold it for the whole day, depending on the profile the market is giving you. That essentially is a day trader. So you enter your trade, let's say at 7:30, before the market closes, you're done. It's no holding trades overnight, no going to the weekend, none of that. We just getting our trades in within the day. Now, next one, I never really heard too many people speak about, but if you want more on this type of information, you can look it up through ICT because he definitely goes in depth with this one. Now, a short-term trader, you are generally looking to hold your trade for at least minimum of a day or two, 2 4 days. I would say three just to be safe. Now, this is not something that I'm too privy to. I don't exactly have the patience and the trust in the market to let it run. Because these setups don't form as often as you might find some if you're scalping or your day trade. And it also takes patience and some knowledge. But if you are the type of person that like to set it and go, you have no problem. Like, hey, I lost this one, but I got enough confidence in my strategy. If I just stick to it, I can win and become profitable. This would be it for sure right here. Perfect one for you. Now the next, everybody's heard about this one. swing trading. Now, I personally stay away from swing trading at this current time because it seems to me price action hasn't really been all that good for swing trading. Don't get me wrong, I know there's people out there that can do it, but for me personally, this is not my style. I'm eventually move into it as the years go on and the market start opening back up. I'm definitely gonna get back into it, but lately I've just been sticking to day trade, scalp. But back to breaking it down, you're just looking to hold your positions for at least a week to a month or longer. So who knows? You set your trade back in July the 16th. So now we're going into August the 23rd. Let's say you sold off on NASDAQ back here. You would generally be holding for, like I say, for a month or two, or not a month or two, a week to a month. But generally, you can be holding it for at least a week at minimum. But like I said, it's all about your experience. I'm sure there's guys out there, they have no problem holding their swing trades for months on end if they know for sure what they see in the chart is going to play out or have a strong inclination because you never know for sure. But from their experience, they have a strong knowledge base where they can say, okay, make this entry here, I can hold and let it run. Or I've watched price so long, it's doing what I saw right there. So it's a high probability that it's going to continue in the direction I want it to. So, but that's basically swing trading. Now, for the final one, the long-term slash investment trading, the trader that looks to hold their position for months going into years. Now, this is for the big investors, people that I don't know, find a stock and they just believe in it, or a company they believe in and they know, like, okay, I want to put my money into this. I want to set it and forget it and let it grow. Or it could just be somebody who just sees through the seasons and has in-depth knowledge on it. And they're just like, I get in here in January, I'm gonna hold it, you know, most likely to July, see what I get. Now, this form of trading, this is not my level of expertise. I just don't have the patience. I really don't have the patience to do it, if I'm being honest. But essentially, man, the charts you'll be running off of for this type of trading would be a weekly chart. Now, these candles take a long time to play out and come to fruition. So that's why I say it takes a lot of patience. But once again, if you have the mentality for it, I do not deter you from trying it if that's what you're really looking to do. So if you're looking to be like an investor, this will probably be one of the time frames you definitely want to keep your eye on to look for shots and to see where the market is going. Because I always refer back to the weekly chart, even for me day trading, just to get some sense of the direction of the asset that I'm trading. So once again, long-term investment trader, sitting on the weekly, swing trader, be holding for some weeks up to a month or longer. Short-term trader, we're just looking to hold our trades for a couple of days. Day trader, just looking for a session move or move from the whole day. And the scalper, we just in and out of the market real fast, just trying to collect. $50, we done for the day. Maybe, who knows? 5 or 6 trades. Me personally, I try not to take more than 4. But like I say, everybody's different. And as time goes on, you'll find out best what works for you. All right, hopefully this video was helpful to you. And if it was, please like, share, subscribe. Really helped the channel out a lot. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and be safe. See you next time.